Hey, I just thought as I'm doing some die cutting, I just thought I would pop on live just to see if anybody was about. I don't know if anybody think there was a use your die, bit like we are Embellishment Wednesday, but we're die cutting. So I was going to do it last Monday just gone, but I forgot to upload my video, so I'm just doing some more die cutting. So when I do it next Monday, there'll be a couple of different things to show, and also helps me using dies. Which you think? Hi, how are you? So I'm just doing some die cutting and talking, really, not specifically doing a project. There's an open die light. There's no die gone. There's an open die collab on a Monday. Can't remember who does it. But I thought I would do some die cutting, and I thought, well, might as well go live. So yeah. So there isn't anything specifically I'm doing. I'm just going to put them all into here, and then I'll go back and stick them together so they're all ready for cards and embellishments and things like that. So what my plan is to use this as basis for embellish with us on Wednesday. So sort of killing two birds with one stone. That's my plan anyway. So yeah. So yeah. So it's just a random chatting and everything else, and if I can find my dies, I'll be even better. Right, when you start die cutting, you always lose a die. So yeah, so I will be going live more often on YouTube as and when, but I will definitely be live every Tuesday during the day, and that will be majority of time with Stampin' Up. And then the rest of the time will be with different things, making different embellishments and things like that. So obviously with those I won't be able to say direct companies because I'll be against my thing, but at the same time I can still make stuff, just can't really mention the company, which is fine. I get where they're coming from. So yeah, so this week's been a bit bizarre, but it's fine. I'm back. I've had the week off. I'm back to work on Sunday. I'm in for a week and then I'm off again. So that's not too bad. Yeah. So on one of these die cuts, I've only got so no getting inside that one, and these are just spring papers I'm using, which was a digital download. So I do like a good old digital because you can use it a lot more often. So yeah, lost my bee. So oops, where's the dye gone? Oops, daisy. But I did go away last weekend to a Stampin' Up! Like get together weekend, and I did win a couple of things, which was quite good. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with what I won. So yeah, just gonna cut these in. These were like digital glitter papers, but like my inks, not my ink, well yeah, my ink needs either changing or just going through the motions for Game Reclean, because they're okay, you know, but could just do with a little bit of a update. Right, I'm just going to do this as my last ones, and then we'll start sticking these bees nests down. So yeah, so I'm using CD sleeves to keep these in for the moment. I have got an idea of how I want to do it, but I just need to have, you know, a day where I'm not going here, there and everywhere, and then, you know, sitting down and actually working it out without getting distracted. So I am live again on my Facebook group later on this evening, and then I am doing stuff over the weekend. I'm not too sure what yet, but so I might just quickly pop on live as well, and everything else. So yeah, so I find these little sleeves really helpful because they can hold quite a bit in. That's me, the one I've done. So I've done like a mat all of them in there, and it keeps them all together, and you know, you don't lose them, because I don't know about anybody else, but I'm always losing stuff. So I just need to work out whether or not I want it as a brain will kick in together. Your brain will kick in eventually. Whether or not I want it as a little book, or whether or not I want it in a little box I need to make. So I think that's my only big decision I really need to make at the moment regarding this, and where to put it, really. So as you can see, I just don't do one or two die cuts. I tend to do quite a few. And you just sort of help him along one, because, you know, I think so. Just a case of putting these together. Yeah, you could do them in the traditional colours, but I quite like having them done a little bit differently. So I'm just going to take some glue on the back of my hand. And obviously, if you don't like it on the back of your hand, you can put it onto silicone mat and do it like that. So yeah. So what I'll do is I'll do this step first, and then I'll go back and put the little opening for the bumblebee on. So, and then just do that. So I still got no idea what I'm doing in my group for tonight. So but it'll come to me. So today's been quite a nice day. Sun is shining and everything else. So I can't complain. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure that we could all complain, you know, all the time, but there's no point in that. It doesn't get you anywhere. So yeah, oops a daisy. So these are quite a big, like, centerpiece die, I would say. And then doing that, and yeah. And if it doesn't stick first time, then just grab your glue and lightly put it on there. So there we go. See what I mean? If you do it all in one go, you get it done faster and tend to be a lot cleaner as well. So but no, and then these can go onto cards, scrapbook layouts, well, anything really. So yeah. So I don't know if anybody's chatting, but don't be afraid to say hi. I don't bite. And these die cuts will be shown on a Monday with a hashtag, and then I'm hoping by the Wednesday some of these will be turned into embellishments, or if not that week, then the week after. So sort of, you know, and also helps use dyes that you haven't used before. You know, we've all got them, we've all bought them. Oh, about that, that's a nice dye. And then never use them, or you use them like once or twice. And to be honest with you, I'm really bad at One Pacific Company. I get their dye, but Americans will know who I'm talking about. I get their die hard set at the first of the month, and then their card dies at halfway through the month, and I very rarely use them. So yeah. So I thought this is a great opportunity for me to actually get them out of the packet, actually die cut them, piece them together in colours which, you know, in the seasons which I would normally expect to dye to use them in. So I mean, just go from there really. So these might go on some cards, some Easter cards, or things like that. Yeah. So yeah. Oops, daisy. Then another thing I want to do with red eyes is get all the words cut out. So I've got a stack of words already die cut out. So that will work as well. Now these are all the little like bee holes. So you can get all the little bees tuned inside and outside of your little bee nests. So they are all going onto my hand at some point. That one's probably out of shot. Yeah, okay. And I wouldn't got these two. And then I'm going to put them in different places. Just to give that bit of uniqueness. Oops. Try and get them straight. Just to be fair, nobody wants to go through the same door all the time, do they? So so I missed one, or I might just cut one extra. one because obviously came in sets of 2s. So there's your little beehives with things on there, so just a little bit different. And again, these would look good on cards. So and again, now they're done, I can just pop them in like so, and I know they're done, ready to go on a card. So I've got these here, which are obviously the bee outlines. And I'll just say so. And again, you don't have to, you know, you can use the traditional colours for them. I've just gone for a spring theme because that's what I'll be using the majority of them for. So, and then I'm just going to put some glue on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to stick the bees down, and then I'm literally just going to pick up a bee outline. Obviously the stamps will correspond to these as well, so if you wanted to stamp in colour and cut, obviously you can do, but I'm just doing this here. Just for, you know, don't think I've done any crafting since Saturday, which is quite bad. I've got videos which need to be uploaded because they're late, and Jess is going to not be happy with me. I've got, you know, projects to finish making. Things like that. So over the next few days, I'm not going to overstretch myself, because then you just turn around going, no, can't be bothered to do anything. So yeah. And I quite like the fact with these bees, they've only just put one antennae on, one which is like flying sideways. Don't know if you can see that one. If I can get a better one, I'll put it up. But you know, so yeah. So, and it's just quite nice that here, just die cutting out. Knowing I'm doing something productive, but not overly worried about measurements or anything like that. So yeah. I think it started raining now. I've just said it was a nice day. oh, it has been a nice day. I think it's just starting to rain now. So, but sometimes you don't want a big project. You just want to do some die cutting or some punching, and just to get your stash ready to go, or you know. So I think that's been mangled as you went through the die cutter, which is fine. I can just redo them. So yeah, so what news have we got? I haven't got anything major here, but on the Stampin' Up front, and this is for all countries that you can get Stampin' Up in, you can get the little mini sidekick for 20% off, and there's 13 die bundles, die and stamp bundles, and some of them aren't already Stampin' Die bundles, which is quite good. So I think the list will be up on my page over the next couple of days. Like I say, I haven't been home or anything. I need to take my laptop with me really, so I can still do some admin work when I'm away. So yeah, I just love the fact that you do, you know, spend 20 minutes, half an hour die cutting, and you spend the other 20 minutes, half an hour just gluing everything, and you get fantastic results afterwards, you know. So obviously I've got this one bee I'm trying to, and I can just about stick it on there. Let's put a bit more on there. So yeah, so that is all my bees and bee homes, all done, all ready to go. And yeah, I'll put them in this hand, because I always put them in your hand, and you can tell I'll put them in this hand now, and I'll need to stick them in the other hand. That is some of the little die cuts you can do. And then obviously with these here, I've just finished one card, which is like with some of the die cuts. Just swipe and reveal. I think that's really, you know, but with something like this, maybe not that type of card, it's obviously the mechanisms, the mechanics of it, but like a 6x6 card, you know, you could have that there, and then you can have some bees flying around, or even going on there. You don't have to have the background, you know, bit. And some more bees, and then you could have a sentiment. So, you know, They will look nice on the 6x6 background. I do have the papers to go with this bee collection now, so I might do that. Yeah, so all different, all, you know, and we do have other die cuts, and I think that is better to die cut them and then stamp on them. But you know, I mean, you just write bees on top of there. I've just written bees on top of there. Barbecue. And I've just, you know, I'm either going to do a book that obviously goes like that, or I might just do a little bit of a one of these I did for another project. Obviously it's not going to fit in, but something like that for these. So therefore, you know, I can flick through them, and you know, I could even have the dies behind them, and then just have them like that, so it's easy to do. And you know, you can just flick through them, see what you've got, see what you've already got made up, and things like that. So that is it really. I just thought I'd come on and give you a quick thing what I was, you know, while I was die cutting, quick little chat and everything else. But I will be live in my group at about between 7 and between 7:30, 7 and 7:30. I'll be live in my group, so if you want to pop over to that, you're more than welcome. Say hi, see what we're doing and everything else, and then yeah, so I think I will be finishing off some more embellishments to go in my little cup. So yeah, so obviously I need to put a gem on my thumb, but no, so I think that's what I might be doing, but I'm not too sure yet. But no, so thank you for watching, thank you for the thumbs up, much appreciated. And look out, because I will be live on Tuesday during the day on YouTube, and then on a Friday night in my Facebook group. And I might be live again on YouTube during another day, but I'm not too sure yet. So I'm just going to take off all my glue, and then I'm just going to go and sort out the kids' tea. So thank you very much for watching, much appreciated, and we will be back fairly soon. Okay, bye now.